Yo, what's up, guys? This is Confederate Dippers coming back at you. It's my boy Cameron, you know him. We decided to kind of switch it up a little bit. Instead of coming at you with a dip review, we're gonna kind of go ahead and go on the sports side of things because we're big sports guys. We love sports, came up in sports, played sports, and we figured it'd be interesting for y'all to get our take on some things around the sports area, blah blah, whatever. Um,
Why
so
don't you give them a rundown of who your teams are in college, NFL, basketball, or whatever you want?
Okay, so as far as college goes, I'm Ole Miss all the way. I've always been Ole
We're
Miss.
from Mississippi.
Yeah, so I've always been Ole Miss, brought up in Ole Miss. So, Cameron.
College, interesting story. Used to be a diehard state fan, but Dan Mullen has ruined it for me. So
Trash.
I kind of went away from liking the teams a couple years, and caught the Texas and Notre Dame game last year at the beginning of the year, and what the heck, they're not good right now, so I'm not going to be considered a bandwagon fan, but I decided to become a Texas Longhorn fan. Also, because I'm a Dallas Cowboys fan too, so I guess I'm meant to be born in Texas or something because I like all Texas team.
And as far as NFL goes, I'm a Giants fan. Just because I like Eli Manning. Let's be honest, that's the only reason. Odell Beckham Jr. can go suck a dick. Don't like him. He's cocky. He's not that good. Uh, yeah, I miss the old days of Jeremy Shockey, to be honest, but that's just me.
Baseball, don't really care because baseball is boring to watch. I played baseball up until ninth grade. I won't get into the details. But I didn't play, but now since my high school days are over and I'm not a great college, I didn't go to college and play sports. I'm a slow pitch softball player now. It's
Yes,
what I do
sir.
on the weekends, dip and play softball. So
That's it.
baseball, by natural, I guess I'm a Atlanta Braves fan, but I don't follow them or nothing. You got a baseball team?
Well, for college, Ole Miss, obviously. I mean, we had a pretty off year this year, but we'll get back up there. We're full of freshmen, so as far as pro, I can give a shit less. I mean, I'm not really big on professional baseball, but
Basketball, NBA, I would go with Los Angeles Lakers. And am I a bandwagon fan? Yes, because when I was 5 years old, 6 years old, and turned on Sports Center, saw Kobe Bryant, Shaquille O'Neal winning championships. Of course, I'm going to become a fan of it. Been a fan ever since, and they suck right now. And do not draft Lonzo Ball, but that's a whole nother story.
So I'm gonna get a lot of flack for this, but my favorite NBA team is LeBron James. Pretty much.
Went Cavaliers, Heat, Cavaliers.
Pretty much. Anywhere LeBron goes, I go. So, as you know, I'm a Cavaliers fan currently, unless he moves somewhere else.
Well, since we on the topic of NBA, let's obviously, I mean, the series against Golden State Sun swept up the Spurs, and the
Yeah.
Cavs are up what 2-1
2-1.
on Boston, so they're probably going to finish this series out in 5 and go on to play the Warriors in the finals. Uh, it's it's what everybody expected. Like everybody knew the Warriors and Cavs were going to meet again for the third straight time. But I mean, they're the two best teams in the NBA. So I guess, what's your thoughts on it?
Well, first let's go back to Game 3 against the Boston Celtics, who, let's take into consideration, Isaiah Thomas is out. Well, he is their best player. He's out. So, but you still got, Isaiah Thomas and Marcus Smart. Wait, Isaiah Thomas is out. Not bad. Okay, scratch that. So, LeBron James finishes the game with 11 points. I mean, that's the thing with that team. I believe if LeBron James isn't producing, then you're not going to win because you need your star players
Well,
to produce.
that's just like last year, whenever they were down 3-1 against Golden State. Yeah, LeBron carried that team, but in Game 7, Kyrie Irving straight up did Steph Curry, and Steph Curry didn't want none. Still don't want none. He can shoot his little threes all he wants to, but
yeah. My boy K Love. K Love's a dog.
just gets doubles all
He
night
had
long.
another double in Game 3 the other night. He finished with 29 points and I believe it was 13 boards. So he's a dog. He's the one that's keeping us together. Him and Kyrie. Clay Thompson didn't really have a good game the other night. It's not Clay Thompson, is it? What's his name?
Kyrie Irving.
No. Tristan Thompson. Sorry. Tristan Thompson didn't really have a good game the other night, so it was basically just Irvin and Love trying to put it together. But
let's say the Cavs win it in 5 against the Celtics, and they play the Warriors in the final. Who's gonna win and how many games?
I mean, you can't being into basketball. You can't sit here and say that you honestly don't think that series will go to a Game 7.
Yeah, it's obviously gonna go to Game 7.
But I think it's going to go to 7, and you know, with a series like that, the way that the history has been with it, it's honestly too early to tell because you still got the Cavs to look at and see how they play the rest of this series, and see what they're going to be going in with. And
couple of things. One that can help or hurt the Warriors, and one that can definitely help. One, they're going to get home field, a home court in Game 7 because they had the better regular season record.
yeah,
But they've already beat the Spurs, and the Cavs got at least 2 more games to go, at least, to get past the Celtics. So that long layoff can either help the Warriors or it can also hurt them, but help the Cavs because they're going to be in game shape ready automatically going into Game 1. Now, if they take Game 1, the Cavs will get it win it in 7. But right now, if I had to put money on it, I want the Cavs to win, just because I hate the Warriors. I'll go ahead and say it. But if I had to put money on it, I'd put the Warriors in 7 right now. But that can obviously change.
Honestly, because I think what it comes down to, like I said earlier, is just LeBron James being able to be consistent with his play. Because you go from the first 2 games playing the Celtics, you go from scoring 25-plus points each game to 11 points. And that puts a huge, you're like the backbone of the team, and that puts a huge dent in the lineup if you're only producing 11 points. So he's got to be consistent with his gameplay. So
which he has been.
He has.
This is the only bad game.
He just doesn't. He don't need to drop off right now because that would be really, really bad. So, but we'll see what happens. I think as of right now, the Warriors look like the better team, just because they went in there and took care of their business and swept. And I mean, that team scares me. So
they can definitely score a lot of points in a hurry.
They're definitely that explosive team that you don't want to meet up with when they're hot. So we'll see how it goes.
One thing I do know that's going to stay intact is the Lakers' 15-1 record in I believe it was 2001 playoffs when they went 15-1. I mean, the Warriors are undefeated right now, but they're not sweeping the Cavs. I'm sorry. So
no, it's not happening.
Lakers still got that.
Yeah.
But anyway, we thought we'd just change it up and bring a sports video out there and let us know if you like it, and we'll talk definitely when football goes around that.
Yeah.
Football above everything else.
Yeah.
So I think we're going to hop out of here and come at you with a dip review here in a second. So stay tuned for that. I think you'll like it.
Yeah, just comment in the comment section. Let us know what you think. Who do you think is going to come out with the NBA Finals this year? Who you think is going to be the MVP? You know, anything like that. Give us some score. You know, get creative and give us some score predictions or something.
Tell us who your favorite teams are.
Yeah, tell us who you are, and you know, tell us your favorite teams, like you said, and you know, give us a like, give us a subscribe. You know, show us some love. So I think that's it. All right, see you later.